So I just wanted to say, hey, and I'm here to stay, and you gonna be mad every day. Success.
Hey, cross on my neck, that's my armor, my shield. Sage smoke swirling, clearing all that ain't real. Meditate daily, third eye on the field. Manifest a check, watch a cosmo yield. Moonstone dripping, vibe so electric. Cut them off quick, energy selective. Snake shed skin, lead effect effective. Heart chakra open, love so sick, crystal clear. Yeah, the vibe is mine. Burn that sage, let the stars align. Cut them off, what don't serve decline. Loving me first, that's the bottom line.
Baby, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how the city of Chicago done pissed me the hell off this morning. So I just jumped on TikTok just a second ago, and I come across the post that is now saying that one of the key witnesses, the main witness that was there that witnessed Romeca Meeks unaliving that day by Holly Johnson, that witnessed Holly go to her car and pull a weapon and unalive Romeca Meeks in cold blood. I know a lot of y'all done heard the witness statement. I'm talking about the Hispanic lady. Yes, that witness. Why they are now saying that her statement may not be able to be used in court. Now that's one of the main statements.
It looks like one of the witnesses present during the Romeca Meeks incident has come forward to give her side of the story. Let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say.
I was actually the one at the scene. So I was the one that was yelling out to arrest her, slamming her with the door when she was standing in her door frame, not even close to the female. She was literally standing on the other side of the road. Her baby daddy was literally slamming the door on her back. So she went back into her car, came back out. And then this was when the baby daddy walked towards the other baby mama. After this happened, he grabbed her by the waist. She tried to wiggle away from him. Her arm was like literally almost getting free with his arm around her neck this time because he was holding her by the waist in the beginning and she wiggled out. After this happened, he had her in the almost looking like a headlock to me on the side. And then she stated, the other baby mama stated, "I'm going to shoot you."
I have some crazy updates / developments when it comes to the Romeca Blackmon case, aka Romeca Meeks. So Holly Johnson, but her real name is Quadajah Johnson, she was in court today. She showed up for court when it came to bail, right? Well, she was denied bail, y'all. She was denied bail. And apparently her lawyer tried to argue for her to be released on bail because she is 7 weeks pregnant.
According to court records, Holly Johnson claimed that she is 7 weeks pregnant. So that means she got pregnant about 2 weeks into October, a month after Romeca passed away. Why are you out here getting pregnant knowing there was a possibility you was going to get charged, y'all? Because I think that lady thinks she was really going to get away.
Baby, you know what? Holly Johnson must be out her rabbit ass mind if she think that people are going to just let her and Carlos go off and live this peaceful, happy life after what both of them just did just 3 months ago. Like, this post pisses me off so bad, y'all, because the audacity of this woman to think that she could just live her life how she see fit and then tell other people they need to mind their business and they need to leave them alone and find something else to talk about. When y'all sit up here and took a life, y'all took Romeca Meeks' life away from her.
You can hear her son's father, baby mother saying, I got a license to carry. I got a license to carry, though. The fact that their children are all siblings is what makes this story even sadder. But my condolences to the family and rest in peace to Romeca Meeks.
The real story still ain't out.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Talks of Tarot. Hey, how y'all doing? If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're new, hey, how you doing? If you're just over here to see what's going on and you might not subscribe, might not even like the video, hey, how you doing? This is part 2, y'all. Part 2 of the case of Romeca Meeks. I told y'all I was gonna do Miss Quadajah Holly Johnson, and that's what we're doing today. Now, there is a lot of talk on the internet, it's a lot of talk on TikTok as well, about Miss Romeca's case 3 months later, because now, allegedly, one of the witnesses doesn't want to speak. And before we get into the reading, you guys, please keep in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes. We are not here to accuse anyone, nor are we here to say anybody is innocent. We're just reading the cards, okay? Now back to what I was saying. Now, it is stated allegedly that one of the key witnesses' statements may not be used, okay? Now, that's funny to me because if she's a witness, if she made a statement, why wouldn't it be used, okay? Now, if we go back to Mr. Carlos' reading, now, first and foremost, if you hear and it's your first video, this is part 2. You might want to go and check out Mr. Carlos' reading, okay? In Mr. Carlos' reading, allegedly, he was going around threatening people and telling people, hey, if you say this or if you come out and do this, I'm going to do this. Now, am I saying that's what happened to the Hispanic woman that was one of the key witnesses that was standing right there? You could literally hear her in the video saying, you shot her? Okay, I'm not sure. But what I will state, allegedly, is that's what came out of his reading, that he was running around threatening people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading. Please keep in mind, these my deck is already pre-shuffled. As y'all know, it takes 15 Buzz Lightyears and 2 business days to get a read. And it does. The name of the spread that we are using is What's the Root Reboot. It's a spread that was created in my group, and it is used on this channel as a spread to kind of get a feel of what's going on here. So let's go ahead and get into it. You guys, the first card out is the environment that Miss Holly Johnson, we're gonna call her Holly Johnson because I can't do that, Quadajah. I'm sorry to those who are named Quadajah. Love you dearly, but we just gonna call her Holly, okay? Now, the first card out is the 8 of Pentacles. Hopefully y'all can see that. We've been doing new things with the camera. We done revamped the channel, so hopefully you guys can see that there. That is the 8 of Pentacles. I'm not that jittery today because I ain't had no damn coffee. The 8 of Pentacles speaks on commitment, dedication, a reputation, like a master, some expert, of course, a master or expert, a master mason, success, scholars, qualities. So the first thing I'm getting when I see the 8 of Pentacles here allegedly is that this is the environment that Miss Holly was in, or how she felt in the environment, okay? The last 2 words stuck out to me, qualities and scholars. It is said that allegedly this happened at a child's school, okay? So 8 of Pentacles is about scholars, schools, learning, okay? Also, the 8 of Pentacles is about dedication, success, commitment, okay? What I'm immediately getting here is that allegedly Miss Holly was committed to doing whatever it was that she sought out to do that day, okay? Let's get a clarifier here. I feel like she was dedicated allegedly to carrying out this plan here of unaliving Miss Meeks to be able to go off and live happily ever after with her so-called opportunist knight in shining armor here, okay? Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Right? Look at there. We have the 5 of Wands. This is fight. This is conflict. Okay? I'm using the After Tarot, by the way. I like to use the After Tarot for the afterlife. It gives a better reading. But I do still read the traditional tarot with the cards. This is the 5 of Wands here. The 5 of Wands, again, speaks on competition, arguing, fights, jealousy, extreme aggression, things of that nature. And allegedly what I'm getting here is that with the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands here is the environment. This woman came up. She knew what she was finna do. She knew that she was in competition with Miss Meeks. She knew that she wanted to succeed in her commitment of unaliving Miss Meeks so she can get Miss Meeks out the way. But this was a plan, allegedly. Okay? Because the 8 of Pentacles also speaks about dedication and planning as well. This is a mess already. Okay? So allegedly here, Miss Johnson was trying to go and do this to this woman. This was on her mind, allegedly. Like, this is what she was gonna do. She was dedicated to this, okay? High, like, dedication, overload. Let's move on here. Let's get a clarifier with the G Murders debt. All right. Oh, that was too many. We got 3 cards. That was entirely too many, honey. We got court case, truth seeker. She is now in jail. I do believe she just had a court date, and now she's going back to court. If I did my research right, it's December 23rd, 2025. Okay. This is the Ace of the Ace of Spades, which is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. This is about speaking out, telling the truth here. Okay. Next card we have white woman, manipulator, a Karen, a secret slave owner. That came out. White woman, manipulator, a Karen, a secret slave owner. This is the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Diamonds in traditional tarot. This is and when I have these cards out, they're always in the reverse. So in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles is a diva. She's very money hungry. She's a bad mother. She attention seeks. She likes to seek attention from people. Okay, this is also Cruella de Vil on here. Okay, the next card, the same card, y'all, came out. Here we go with this bullshit. Same card comes out. Coercing others to lie, threatening to hurt if speak out. Well, there it is, y'all. Let me stop popping my... it's been getting on my nerves for the last 3 videos. I'm trying, y'all. I'm a little ghetto. Let's move on. What I'm getting here, allegedly, you guys, from all of this, and see, I didn't start having throat issues until I got on this camera, and I'm tired of that too. Let me put my hydrogen oil on real quick, y'all. Sorry. All right, y'all, let me back. So what I'm getting immediately from this is coercing others not to speak, to lie. We have a manipulator here. Not necessarily a white woman, not necessarily a Karen, but we do have a secret slave owner here. And not the type that you would think, oh, white on black slavery. No. This is giving property. As in, whose cooch is this? And then you go, oh, it's yours, Daddy. It's this giving property. That's all I'm saying here. That's what I'm feeling, allegedly, is giving property. Court case, truth seeker. This is y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is giving me about allegedly that somebody has came out and either said something to this Hispanic woman and said, hey, don't you say nothing, don't you open your mouth. Okay? Because this is the environment right now for this girl. This is not the environment around Mr. Carlos. This is Miss Holly's environment, allegedly. And allegedly he was coercing her. He was telling her, like, this is what you need to do. This is how we're going to get rid of her. You know, and if you do have a court case, you know what I'm saying, don't say nothing. I'm telling you, it's giving the same vibes, allegedly. Like, he is banking on this girl to sit in there and take this time for him as long as she remains loyal to him, allegedly. Let's move on. The next card is in the position of the problem. And this is the World card, okay? The World card speaks on success, achievement. There, again, it's something that this girl is trying to achieve here. And the success and the achievement of unaliving Miss Meeks. Now, I got on here and I had every intention of trying to see if this girl was, you know, if maybe, you know, she just wasn't in her right mind. You know how men are. They like to manipulate women like, oh, you my one and only, and Romeca just won't leave me alone, and she just be talking crap about you, and you need to handle that. But no, allegedly, She was dead smack along for the ride. Let's move on, okay? The world card speaks of achievements, success, accomplishments, stuff like that, completing something. A sense of trying to belong to something. Again, that's secret slave ownership. I'm telling you, okay, I'm gonna explain it out. Just give me a minute. This is also traveling. And if I'm not mistaken here, from one of the TikToks that didn't make the actual video that you're watching now, one of the TikTokers, but I did give her a credit, and I think she is that girl Coco. One of the TikTokers did state that she was traveling, and it might have been another TikToker that I didn't get to put up there. But one of them stated that Miss Holly was traveling. And some people believe the girl slept out overnight in her car. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. The world card, traveling, all of this is the problem. This is in the position of the problem. And the problem allegedly here is that she didn't feel belong. She didn't feel a sense of belonging with this man. She wanted to accomplish something here. She wanted to be successful at what he asked her to do, allegedly. And allegedly, from his reading to this reading here, allegedly he asked her to unalive Romeca. Okay? Let's move on. Let's get a clarifier. Why is the world card here for Miss Holly Johnson? Quadajah Holly Johnson. Okay, wait a minute. I don't like how that... We gonna look at it. I don't like how I was trying to floop out. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this is giving witch vibes here. I'm gonna be real, and I don't like to put that type of stuff in my readings. But this is giving somebody tried to do something to somebody. Somebody maybe tried to go do some choo-choo, juju, something like that, but it didn't come out. So let's move on. Why is the world card here? Okay. There's that card again, y'all. Some of the same cards are coming out. If y'all back for part 2, then y'all see that some of the same cards are coming out. We have the Temperance card here. These are 2 major arcanas. This is indicating that this was a major decision that this girl allegedly decided that she was going to be in on. 2 major arcanas is a major decision. Major arcanas are something that's major. Something that you probably, I'm not even gonna say probably, something that you can't change in traditional tarot. When the major arcana comes out, this is something that is major in your life. Okay? This is giving the vibes of balance being restored, something being restored here after this success, this achievement here. I feel like there's some type of patience here as well. The world card also gives out the world, people. Okay, the problem for her right now is the world is looking at her. She's trying to figure some stuff out. And there's also an underlining energy of patience here for the world. Because I feel like there are people that is upset with Miss Johnson. And they're upset with Mr. Carlos, Mr. Smith, because both of them are not sitting behind bars, only one. And then it is talk that Miss Holly is the person that witnessed Miss Holly pew-pewing Miss Meeks. Is now it may be thrown out. But why? Why? The Temperance here with the world is giving off also allegedly that somebody's trying to come in and slice the story down, like in between, sit in between this, some type of decision that had to be made here to restore some type of balance. Again, this is divine timing as well. Some type of divine timing here. Because she did not go to jail right after she did what she did, you know. It took a minute for her to go to jail. And then when she did go to jail, you know, she gets in there and she's like, oh, I'm pregnant. But they still deny her bond, as they should have. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here. Let's take this side here. What's it say? Y'all, look at this. At the bottom of the deck here, it says someone was doing spell work to cause trouble or demise. Child, we're not going there. Let's move on. What's the problem? Okay. The police was the problem here. Victim was loved and they hated it. Attention seeking. Didn't I just say this? Didn't I just say this earlier? Attention seeker. This is an attention seeker. She is seeking attention. Didn't I just say this? Victim was loved and they hated it. Meaning Miss Romeca was loved. And allegedly this girl hated it. She couldn't stand it. She wanted all this so-called attention. The same energy of a sense of belonging with the world card here. This is destiny swapping, y'all. And I don't want to put the spiritual side of it in because we're trying to crime tarot investigate here. But this is destiny swapping. It's giving a strong sense that this girl wanted a destiny swap with Miss Meeks. But see, a lot of times when y'all want to look at this social media news gossip, we got a Mexican man here, foreign man, alchemist. I do believe the woman that was supposed to speak out against her was of Hispanic origin. She's not a man, but she was of Hispanic origin here. We got social media news gossip, okay? Victim was loved and they hated it. Police. Immediately what I'm getting from these cards, clarifying the temperance card with the world card here is allegedly, again, this girl, oh my goodness, having to repeat myself is annoying. Allegedly, again, this girl was all for this plan here. She was down for it. When I say ride or die, if there was a picture next to the word ride or die, Miss Johnson picture would be right next to it. Okay, let's move on. Social media, gossip, and news with this mix. I'm telling you, they're trying to say now that it's gossip. That is not true. But you can clearly hear this girl, this Mexican woman in the background when it all went down, telling Mr. Smith and Miss Johnson that you was the one that pew-pewed her. Let's move on. We have the Three of Swords here, and it's in the position of the past that could be influencing Miss Holly, or the past that influenced Miss Holly to accept this plan, allegedly, to go along with this and show up while this girl's trying to drop her child off at school. Like, it's given planned, it's given set up. Do we really need to take this to trial? Allegedly. Oh, irritating. Oh, okay. The Three of Swords is here. The Three of Swords speaks on betrayal, loss, heartbreak. Okay. It also speaks on an upheaval, which was a big upheaval when this girl decided to take a mother away from her children. Okay. It could never be that deep over a man to try to want to take someone away from their children. Okay. If that girl didn't do nothing to you first, if she ain't try to unalive your butt first. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting irritated again. Okay. Allegedly, what I'm getting from the Three of Swords being in the position of the past influences that could have influenced Miss Holly to be a fool for love. Okay. Because I don't want to get on here and bash her, but baby, we just reading cards. To be a fool for love here. Okay. This also could be miscommunication. Y'all, I'm trying so hard here. Ooh, this also could be miscommunication, separation, depressed. In Mr. Carlos's reading, postpartum depression came out. Okay. Now, am I making excuses for Miss Holly? No, I'm not. But as a person that is a human being that treats everybody like a human being until they give me a reason to treat them otherly, and she has not given me a personal reason, I feel as though this girl was manipulated because she was depressed, because she didn't feel as cute or as secure as Miss Meeks did. And is that Miss Meeks' fault? Hell no, because Miss Meeks is bad. Okay? But I feel like, in a sense, that this has got a lot to do with insecurity, and that man played off this girl insecurity and her heartstrings. Now, am I saying she innocent? Hell no, she the one shot. Am I saying she's right? No, I'm not. But what I am saying is that by way of the reading, allegedly this girl was manipulated and she was not in her right mind, okay? But she was a ride or die. And she was in competition, allegedly, with Miss Meeks. And she wanted Miss Meeks' spot. Allegedly, this girl was destiny swapping. And you don't want to destiny swap with somebody that's in a alleged abusive relationship. So you want Ike to leave Tina and go over there to you, Marie? That's what we doing? Let's move on. I'm getting irritated. Why is the Three of Swords here? All right, look at that. Three of Cups. This is definite cheating. This is a definite third party situation. Any tarot reader that's watching this video right now, they can definitely agree. Allegedly, this man was cheating on both of them, and I said that in his reading. He didn't want neither one of them, allegedly, and he was cheating on both of them. He was telling Miss Meeks one thing, then going over here telling Miss Holly another. And then Miss Holly is silly because she believes in everything coming out this man's mouth, while Miss Meeks knows that, you know, Carlos is a scrub. But that's her baby daddy. She loved him too, you know. I'm just keeping it real while also trying to read the cards with my opinions, you know. Ooh, child. Allegedly, the past that influenced the problem for Miss Holly is that she was mad at Miss Meeks for being with Mr. Carlos after I'm hearing, let me tell y'all what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a conversation between Miss Meeks and Carlos. I'm hearing a conversation, and the conversation is going to the extent of, okay, we can just do this. Like, you just take this. It's not even a divorce type conversation. It's more so of, okay, if this is what you want to do, this type of time you on, just give me this bag, give me that bag, and you go about your business. You gonna be with that bitch. And Carlos, in a way, allegedly was like, girl, but this is, you gave me all of this and I can't get this by myself. So I need what you have, but I also don't want your ass. Allegedly. Let's move on. Because it's seeming like this is a third party situation, that he literally bigged this girl up to do this. And it's given that Miss Holly could be a little younger than Miss Meeks. I don't know how old Miss Holly is, but by the way of these cards and the energy that I'm feeling, it's given that she could be a little younger than Miss Meeks. And that is and like I said, y'all, I'm not trying to come on here. Again, these readings are for entertainment purposes. I'm not trying to come over here and say, oh, she innocent, she was manipulated. I'm not saying that, y'all. What I'm saying is, if you go and you watch Mr. Carlos reading, you come back over here to Miss Holly reading, it just really seeming like he manipulated the hell out of both women. He was like, oh, Holly ain't gonna do nothing. You don't worry about her. She's scared. She ain't gonna do this. She ain't gonna do that. Like, and then go over there to Holly like, oh, Romeca ain't finna do this, or she be talking bad about you and da-da-da-da. It's given he had to big this girl up. Lie to her, tell her some shit that Miss Romeca didn't even do or say to get this girl to come pew her. Let's move on. Okay, we got a lot. These are a lot of cards. I might not take all of them, y'all. Let's go. Too independent, bougie, picky. This came out, y'all, when my video had cut off in Carlos's reading, because he just did not want something to get out. This card came out here. Too independent, too independent, bougie, and picky. So he telling her, oh, she too bougie, she too independent, she too picky. I like you because, you know, you mow down to earth. You're stupid. You're going to do what I tell you to do in so many words. Okay, allegedly. Let's move on. We got social services, neglect, family feuds. Immediately what I'm getting right here is she didn't want to be the odd baby mama out. She wanted her baby to grow up with his daddy. He's her daddy too. She wanted the sister wife thing. She would have been cool with the sister wife thing, but see, Romeca was not. Romeca is that girl. She was not going for that. And I can tell you that now. I don't even know her. I burned ancestor money for Miss Meeks today before I started this reading, because I want to let her know that I'm Team Romeca all day. And I also wanted her to know that I sympathize with her, because I did see the video of her son and her homegoing. And that type of stuff right there. Let's go. We got someone sees through their BS, faking for clout. It's getting real now. So the past influence here, the past influences here is that this girl, she was, again, this girl was manipulated like a mug. She was. And this man was sitting here telling her, oh yeah, Romeca this, she too bougie. She thinks she better, and she thinks she better than you, and da-da-da. She would, better than you, face. Better than you, taste. Better, like, what's the point? She was. And that's no shade to Miss Johnson. You could have been better than Miss Meeks in other ways, okay? You could have been. But this is just downright pitiful, and it's given that this girl is way younger. Like, she got to be in her late 20s. Like, and even in my late 20s, I wasn't that gullible for no man. Like, you wasn't finna sit here and convince me that I'm the better woman, but you still laying up with Miss Meeks. Just so I can go and help you unalive Miss Meeks, allegedly, so we can ride off into the sunset together. That's, if y'all, bitch, let's move on. The next card is a star. I'm trying not to make this that long because I don't want the video to cut off. As a matter of fact, y'all give me 2 seconds. Let me see if the video done cut off because I ain't got time to go. All right, we still recording. All right, y'all, we still recording. The star card here is in the position of how she's feeling about the situation, how Miss Johnson could be feeling about the situation here. Again, it's the star card. The star card speaks of hope, spirituality, healing, renewal, and sacrifices, okay? I'm gonna be straight up with you. This girl, allegedly, this girl was hoping that all of this was gonna work out. And going back to one of the girls in the video, I think, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her TikTok name, but she's in the credits. This is definitely giving that, y'all. I think her last name is Daniel. It's 734, I think. This is definitely giving that, y'all. Like, she really hoped that she was gonna ride off into the sunset with this man. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I don't like to be all extra, but I'm getting irritated. She thought, y'all, this girl allegedly really thought she was gonna get away with this. She was gonna ride off into the sunset. She was gonna be the new boo thing. She was gonna get the ring. She was gonna get this alleged money that this man thought he was gonna get from unaliving Romeca. Like, they was finna get this money and ride off into the sunset. Do you hear me? Allegedly. Sacrifice. Lord Jesus, this is not a sacrifice, y'all. This is a sacrifice. This is not the sacrifice that y'all think. This is a sacrifice of your own morals and values. Miss Johnson sacrificed her morals and values for a man that is an opportunist that really didn't even want her, nor did he want Miss Meeks. And it's given that he had somebody else lined up just in case you want to show your butt, Miss Johnson, and Miss Meeks want to show her butt. Can you come forth, ma'am? If you watching this? Let's move on. The star card. Why is the star card here? For Miss Holly Johnson. Okay, we got one. Ooh, child. This is a fucking mess. Y'all, we got the devil card here. The devil card speaks on obsession. It's giving this girl was obsessed with Miss Meeks. And y'all know what's crazy? A female that is obsessed with you in that way, same thing with the pink wig lady, Nikki, and Cardi. Nikki is obsessed with Cardi to the point that she might do something to hurt Cardi. This is giving that same energy. You are so obsessed with Miss Meeks to the point that you were willing to go that far to hurt that woman. This is violence, bondage, obsession, feeling trapped, mental issues, depression. This is the devil card. This is Cap energy. This Christmas energy, baby. We in the devil right now. Capricorn energy. Well, we in Saggy energy right now. But Christmas is actually Capricorn energy. Pan energy. Okay? I ain't finna get into all of that with y'all because whatever. What we got here? Stalking, fighting back, blocks. That's at the back. Look at this. Stalking. I'm telling you, this girl was obsessed allegedly with Miss Meeks, and she was stalking that baby. If she was sleeping outside in the car, allegedly, she was sleeping outside in the car. Allegedly, this girl was so in competition and she hated Miss Meeks so much and she wanted the attention that Miss Meeks got, that she started stalking this girl over Carlos, and Carlos ain't even fine. Okay, I said it. He not even fine. Let's move on. How did this affect Miss Holly? All right, got a card here. Victim knows or was in contact with the suspect. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Victim knows or was in contact with the suspect. This is giving the vibes of how this affects Miss Holly is. She know who Miss Holly is. Miss Holly know who Miss Meeks is, and Miss Meeks knows who Miss Holly is, and Miss Holly knows who Mr. Carlos is, and Mr. Carlos knows what happened, and Mr. Carlos allegedly planned all this shit. Had this girl stalking this girl. Because it says victim knows or was in contact with the suspect. When she went to drop her baby off, this girl was already outside. Now, how in the world would that happen if somebody wasn't in contact with someone, allegedly? Now, if you go back to Mr. Smith's reading, I stated allegedly that he dropped a pin, said, "Oh yeah, she gonna be here. Go, let's handle it right here." If you ain't the most, let's move on. Let's get from this side. Right? What we got here? Competing. Contact sport. Keeping up shit. Fight. All of this shit coming out, allegedly. She was competing with this girl. She had hope that after she pew-pewed Miss Meeks that everything was going to be okay. And that she wasn't going to get no type of consequences behind this. But Mr. Smith was like, "Oh, I got two plans. If you go to, just stay quiet, baby. Hold me to," y'all, it's irritating me. Let's move on. This card is a 10 of Wands, and it is in the position of affecting her. How did this affect her? How did this affect Miss Johnson? Okay, 10 of Wands. This is burden. Okay, her feeling like she want to belong. Her feeling like, him coercing her. Him, saying, "Oh, you always been, I always liked it you more." Whatever the hell he said, to get this girl to do this weird shit allegedly. This is also a feeling of obligation, a duty. This is the 10 of Wands. Not only was she burnt out and overwhelmed because she the side chick, she felt obligated allegedly, and she felt a duty to fulfill this plan. To go ahead and move on with it. Why is the 10 of Wands here? Miss Holly Johnson. Spirit of passion, spirit of truth. Child. Justice. The Justice card. Look at there. Big Justice, big Libra energy here. Okay. And this is also clarifying how this affects her. Her ass went to jail. The Justice card, cause and effect. She went to jail. After she felt obligated to do this shit, her ass went to jail. Okay? All right, what we got here? Wooded area, very unmarked grave, concrete. Okay? This is the Jack of Diamonds, which is the Jack of Pentacles, or the Page of Pentacles. That's planning. We got turn of events, lack of evidence. Y'all. Oh shit. Let's clarify this turn of events, lack of evidence here with the tarot. Spirits of my high study, spirits of the truth. What is this turn of events, lack of evidence here? What y'all trying to say? Child, let me clutch my pearls. And this is definitely dealing with the justice system. This is the King of Swords here. He's a authoritative figure. This is the authorities here. It's suggesting here, allegedly, there may be a turn of events that has caused this girl to go to jail. There may be a lack of evidence pointing that, or whatever. what I'm getting here is they may say that, you know, they're gonna try to say that Miss Meeks started this shit. They finna try to, this girl is literally finna try to go for self-defense, y'all. She finna try to go for self-defense. You can't go for self-defense when there are numerous of cameras that caught this. Now remember in Mr. Carlos reading, there are cameras that, there's camera footage that hasn't been released yet. So stay tuned. Let's move on, y'all. We have the 8 of Wands in the position of, why is Miss Romeca not here? And this is for Miss Holly. Now we asked for Mr. Carlos, now we asking for Miss Holly. This is the 8 of Wands, and if y'all been with me long enough, if you an OG subscriber, y'all know the 8 of Wands is a marksman. I always tell people, learn the difference between a shooter and a marksman. A shooter bullets don't have a name on it. A marksman, they mark that bullet just for you. Why is Miss Romeca dead? Allegedly, there was a bullet marked for Miss Meeks. Allegedly, Miss Holly Johnson marked this girl. She stalked this girl. She did this in haste. She did this with like speed. This is also obsession. Go look it up. Okay? It is suggested here that the reason why Miss Meeks is not here on behalf of Miss Johnson is because Miss Johnson is the one that marked her. Miss Johnson is the one that shot her, of course. Miss Johnson is the one that wanted to fulfill this because she was obsessed with Mr. Carlos, and she was obsessed with this plan, and she was obsessed allegedly with unaliving Miss Meeks. Like, she literally fixed this in her head, allegedly, that she was gonna do this. She was gonna go out with it. Accomplish. We got accomplishment and success 3 times here. This is also success. The 8 of Wands is also success. She just knew in her mind she was gonna be successful. She wasn't gonna get it. She wasn't gonna get convicted, and she was gonna live out her life with her knight in shining armor. Why is the 8 of Wands here? This fucking is Queen of Cups. That's a baby mama. The Queen of Cups is a mother. Yes, she is. Go look it up. She could be a married woman. She's very emotionally mature woman. She's very intuitive, very in tune with herself, very fair, loving, nurturing woman, okay? Why is Miss Meeks not here no more? A baby mama marked her, allegedly. Let's move on. And y'all, let me reference this fish here because she holding this fish and she about to put it in this doggone cup here. If y'all can see that. She's holding the fish and she about to put it in the cup. It's given, allegedly, this girl got pregnant on purpose. She did this on purpose. What this is being used for what they have or had. Allegedly, Miss Meeks was being used for what she had. And remember, that came out in Mr. Smith's reading, allegedly, that he was just obsessed with what she had. And that's why he was able to get rid of her with virtually little to no tears, little to no explanation. We still ain't got the real story yet, Mr. Carlos. Ooh, I know you did. At least you ain't fall on the floor, because boy, y'all had me. Y'all look what came back out. Pay the hit man. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. This is giving me the vibes. I need to go check my camera and make sure that my stuff did not go out, because this was the last thing that came out. Hold on, y'all. We back. We still in this thing. We still in this thing. Okay, so it says pay the hit man. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Y'all, this is giving the same energy. He coerced this. He coerced it. Y'all, coerced is whooping my ass. He allegedly coerced this girl to do this to Miss Meeks. You want to know why she not here no more? Allegedly, the second baby mama number 2, she did this. She marked her. She was obsessed with her. She stalked her. She pin dropped her. They dropped a pin on her. And now she not here no more. Who was involved? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here, you guys. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Who was involved, you say? This is no money, being insecure. This is excessive spending. This is, hold on. Lack of planning. And didn't I say that in Mr. Carlos reading that, yeah, you might have planned this, but you ain't planned it good enough, and your ass ain't had no business planning in the first damn place, allegedly. This is a lack of planning. This is greed. This is an opportunist. It is allegedly stated here that an opportunist was also involved, and we know who the opportunist is, allegedly. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse? And it's also stating that she was very insecure. And I said that, y'all. I said that girl was insecure. We got 2 cards that came out. The Lovers. Wow. The Sun in reverse again. Y'all, he didn't even want her to have it, baby. The one she pregnant with now, he told her to abort mission. He ain't even want it. Ain't that something? You done went and did all this for this man just for him to sit in your face and tell you he don't even want the baby that he just made with you after you pew-pew this girl. Now how you fucking feel? Let's move on. Allegedly. Ooh, the Lovers here. That's a couple. So I don't really got too much. So somebody's a Gemini here too. Heavy fire energy and Gemini energy. Could be Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is a couple saying who involved. It's a legend stating here that allegedly Mr. Carlos and Miss Holly, the couple, is involved. Okay. And then he told her that he didn't want that baby. Let's move on. Who's involved? Okay. Got one here. Wants to confess. Try to resolve the issue. Interrogation. Wants to, she want to tell everything. She do. She want to tell it. She want to. This is the 5 of clubs, 5 of wands again. That's conflict there. She want to tell it. She want to snitch it out. She do. But she not. She not. We're not taking that one. It says natural death. We got guilty, not speaking out. You going to jail. Told you. She want to confess, but she not. Push, shoved on purpose. Winning at all costs. See what I'm saying? Winning at all costs. She did all this shit. And she got pregnant on purpose because she wanted to win at all costs. Didn't I just say all this shit? Allegedly. Let's move on. 6 of Wands here, you guys. 6 of Wands is in the position of the present influences now. And she is definitely in the spotlight for the public. Like everybody got their eyes on her right now, you know. This is also supporters. This girl got supporters. This is people that's literally saying, oh, she didn't do it. This is da-da-da. This girl got supporters, y'all. This is recognition. This is also success and victory. Once again, this is crowds. This is also something about the crowd. A present influence of somebody in the crowd. Could be that Hispanic woman, somebody in the crowd. Let's get a clarifier here. Why is a 6 of Wands here, Spirit? Okay, well, we have to do too much on that one now, did we? I ain't even have to close my eye. Queen of Wands back out in the reverse, y'all. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a good card to see. That's a vindictive, jealous ass woman. Mean, brutal, will do anything to get her way. The present influence is alleged that this woman, again, she jealous. So this is jealousy here. It came all out in Mr. Carlos' reading. It's coming out here. Allegedly, she was jealous. She was vindictive. She was abusive. I mean, not abusive. She was violent. She wanted to hurt this girl. She tried to fight her. She wanted to fight her, but Carlos wouldn't let him fight. Like, go ahead and shoot her. They were supposed to. This is what I'm hearing. They were supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight. Romeca, I just heard Romeca be on that type. She was not no scary girl. But she is not the type to just get out there and be like, oh, I'm finna fight over this nigga. Child, why is what is this present influence here? Okay, we had one to jump out. Good God Almighty. We got text, email, fast ass communication. So something about to happen right now in the present. This text, this email, this fast communication here about Miss somebody finna tell it. Somebody finna come out. Even though there's a lot of coercion here and a lot of you better not say nothing and a lot of loyalty here from Miss Holly, somebody else is fit to say that. And I said that in Mr. Smith's reading. It might not be the Hispanic woman. It may be someone else. Okay. What does it say? Called off of work, manipulation. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's something in the present right now, you guys, that is being manipulated. They trying to call something off, and it's being manipulated. What is this? Okay. Well, we got cheating partner was in on his side piece bitching. Look at there. Cheating partner was in on it, side piece bitch and shit. She might be the one to snitch it out because she want to tell, but she won't. We got Asian woman, pregnant, obsessed lover. Look at there. She's not Asian, but she is a woman and she is pregnant and she is an obsessed lover. Look at that shit. Last card is the outcome, you guys. The outcome is the Knight of, the Page of Swords. This is the Page of Swords, okay? This is fighting injustice. Fighting injustice. Some type of patience is needed in the outcome of this. There will be some type of delayed news, allegedly, in regards to this girl's case. There's some petty gossip going around, and that did come out again. Somebody is trying to be truthful or tell something. Somebody's going to speak out directly here with the Page of Swords as a outcome here. What is the Page of Swords? Oh, shit. The Hermit. Whoever this person is, they ain't even spoke out yet. They the Hermit. They sitting in it. Y'all, whoever this person is, this is the motherfucker that's going to blow the whistle. But they are not in the spotlight. They have not come out and said anything. They're the Hermit. They keeping quiet right now, but they the ones that going to say something. Why is the Hermit in the Page of Swords here for the outcome for Miss Holly? Victim did not. Y'all, it says victim did not drown calm waters. This is the Six of Swords or the Six of Spades. Victim did not drown calm waters. This is giving me, I'm gonna be real with y'all, because usually I wouldn't take it, but this is giving me the vibes of whoever this hermit is, they're waiting for shit to calm down. And they gonna say, oh no, the victim she did not try to fight, or she did not provoke this woman. Whoever this person is, they could be a Gemini or Virgo, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius energy. We got a white man, hunter, tyrant, ruthless. Okay? This could be a white man that saw this to try to come out and say something about it. What we got? No protection, no weapon. Wow. It's suggesting here that this girl has no protection in jail. That they might have to move her to somewhere else in another unit, because one, she's pregnant, and two, them females in there want to tear her ass up behind Romeca. Okay, that's enough. All right, we got announced verdict. That verdict coming, y'all. We got that's the Six of Wands again. Six of Clubs, Six of Wands. Announcing a verdict here. What we got? Choosing again. We got choosing to self-exit, made to look like a self-exit. That came out of Mr. Y'all. Okay, we done. Whew. Thank you all so much for chilling with me, kicking it with me. You know, this is one of those. Let me check my stuff real quick before I pull these cards up, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, I ain't playing no more. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. You know, this is part 2 for the case of Romeca Meeks. Y'all, this case just get more and more bizarre by the day. I definitely appreciate the young lady that brought this case to my attention, because I knew nothing about it. And I'm like invested now. Please keep in mind that these readings are for entertainment purposes. Okay, we're not here to accuse anyone, nor are we saying anybody is innocent. We just reading these cards and how they're coming out, okay? Whew. Y'all, it's never easy to talk about domestic violence. It's never easy to talk about, you know, wanting to self-exit, okay? There is help out here. Please, please, please seek help. Please. All right, you guys. Romeca's reading will be up next Saturday, hopefully. Okay? Be on the lookout, y'all. It's a lot of mess going on with, I said I wasn't going to do Charlie Kirk's reading, but I'm definitely going to do his wife reading. I'm going to do his wife reading because your girl Candace on one. But that's for another story and another time, you guys. Thank you all so much. And as always, y'all, peace and blessings, love.